Ah, my friend, let me take you to a time long ago, to a village where the stars shone brightest and the drums of the ancestors echoed through the night. It was the season of the sacred dance, the most awaited festival in the village of Nsumba. The village of Nsumba pulsed with life beneath the full moon, its golden glow reflecting off the thatched rooftops and the towering Iroko trees. A great bonfire roared at the center of the village square, its flames licking the night sky, sending embers swirling like restless spirits. The sacred dance was about to begin. Drums thundered in rhythmic unison, their deep vibrations echoing through the earth, mingling with the scent of burning wood and the sweet aroma of ceremonial oils. The entire village had gathered, forming a vast cycle around the fire, anticipation shimmering in their eyes. In the heart of the crowd stood Zubaida, the daughter of Chief Bahati. She was a vision of grace, adorned in flowing fabric dyed deep red and embroidered with golden patterns that shimmered like captured sunlight. Around her waist, delicate bells were fastened, their chimes barely audible beneath the pounding drums. But Zubaida's heart was not with the gods this night. It was with Obade, the village blacksmith. At the edge of the crowd, where the firelight barely reached, Obade stood still, his powerful frame tense, his eyes locked onto Zubaida. The flames reflected in his dark, determined gaze. His hands, calloused from years of forging iron, clenched at his sides. He knew that tonight was not just about tradition. It was about them. The night before, beneath the sacred Iroko tree, they had met in secret. Tomorrow, I dance for the gods, Zubaida had whispered, her voice soft, filled with both resolve and sorrow. But my heart dances for you. Obade's fingers had traced the lines of her palm, his touch both gentle and firm. Then let me dance with you, he had murmured. Let me show them that love is its own sacred fire. She had hesitated. No man outside the chosen warriors had ever dared to enter the sacred dance. It was a ritual of devotion, an offering to the gods. To defy it would be unthinkable. Yet, as the first drumbeats called the dancers forward, as Zubaida stepped into the firelit cycle, she knew there was no turning back. The warriors moved first, their steps powerful, their bodies strong and fluid. The maidens followed, their forms swaying like river reeds in the wind, arms stretching toward the heavens in practiced reverence. The bells at Zubaida's waist rang with each movement, her body becoming one with the music, her spirit soaring. And then, across the flickering fire, Obade stepped forward. Gasps rippled through the crowd like wind through dry leaves. Warriors halted mid-step. The drummers faltered, missing a beat. The elders exchanged wide-eyed glances. Obade, a mere blacksmith, had entered the sacred dance. The silence was deafening. Zubaida did not hesitate. With a single, deliberate motion, she reached for him. Obade's fingers found hers, firm and certain. The drums roared back to life, as if acknowledging the moment, as if daring the gods to strike them down. They moved together, their bodies weaving a new rhythm, one never seen before in the history of Nsumba. The fire reflected in their eyes, in their skin, in the wild energy that crackled between them. But before the dance could reach its peak, a single voice shattered the night. Stop! The command cut through the music like a blade. Chief Bahati stood at the edge of the firelight, his presence towering, his staff raised high. The flames illuminated his face, a mask of fury and disbelief. The drums fell silent once more. You have defiled the sacred dance, the chief's voice thundered. You have mocked the gods and dishonored our ways. Zubaida's breath came fast, but she did not waver. If love is a crime, then let the gods judge us. The elders murmured among themselves, their aged faces grim. There had only ever been one punishment for such defiance, banishment. Obade's fists clenched at his sides, but before he could speak, the chief lifted his staff once more. The gods will decide, he declared. The villagers watched in hushed expectation as a sacred fire was lit. If it burned until dawn, it would be a sign that the gods had blessed their love. If it flickered out before sunrise, Obade would be cast from the village forever. Obade and Zubaida knelt before the flames, their hands still intertwined, their gazes steady. The village whispered around them, some in fear, some in awe. The fire blazed, sending waves of heat against their skin. It flickered low at times, struggling against the night wind, then surged high again, reaching toward the heavens. Hours passed, the night deepened, the stars bore witness. Zubaida closed her eyes, whispering silent prayers. Obade's grip on her hand never faltered. The fire burned on. As the first golden rays of dawn touched the earth, the flames still danced. A collective gasp spread through the village. The gods had spoken. Chief Bahati's gaze softened, his expression unreadable. Finally, he stepped forward, his voice no longer filled with thunder but with something quieter, something resolute. From this day forth, he declared, let the sacred dance be for true hearts. May love, not tradition, guide us. A moment of silence, then an eruption of cheers. The warriors clashed their spears together in celebration. Mothers wept. The elders nodded in quiet acceptance. And so, love found its place among the laws of men. As the sun rose over Nsumba, casting its golden light across the land, Zubaida and Obade stood beneath it, their hands still entwined. But this time, they did not dance in secret. This time, they danced as one.